Welcome back to Utah Jazz News. Today we're diving into one of the most exciting possibilities for the Jazz as they continue to build their team for the future. Today we're diving into one of the most intriguing trade rumors surrounding the Utah Jazz and their longest tenured player, Jordan Clarkson. As the 2024-25 NBA season approaches, speculation has been swirling around Clarkson's future with the team, and now new rumors are linking him to a potential move to the Denver Nuggets. Could Clarkson's departure be the key to unlocking a new phase for the Jazz as they continue their rebuild? Let's break down the situation, examine the possible trade scenarios, and consider how this could shape the future of the Utah Jazz. Jordan Clarkson has been a fan favorite in Salt Lake City for years. Since joining the Utah Jazz in 2019, Clarkson has provided much-needed scoring and energy off the bench. In fact, his dynamic play earned him the 2021 Sixth Man of the Year award. However, as the Jazz enter a new phase of their rebuild, Clarkson's name has been popping up in trade rumors more frequently. Clarkson's value lies in his ability to score from anywhere on the floor, something the Jazz have relied on heavily, especially after trading away Donovan Mitchell. However, with the Jazz focusing on developing their young talent and building for the future, Clarkson, who is in the final years of his contract, may no longer be a perfect fit for Utah's long-term plans. As Bleacher Report suggests, Clarkson could be a trade target for the Denver Nuggets, who are looking for a scoring boost after losing key players in free agency. While nothing is certain, the idea of Clarkson being moved to a contending team like Denver opens up exciting possibilities for both the Jazz and Clarkson himself. The trade rumor connecting Jordan Clarkson to the Denver Nuggets brings with it several interesting possibilities. Denver, led by superstar Nikola Jokic, is a championship contender, but they're facing a challenge in replacing Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who left for the Orlando Magic in free agency. Clarkson, while not the defensive stalwart that Caldwell-Pope is, could provide the Nuggets with much-needed scoring off the bench and help carry the offensive load for their second unit. For Utah, a trade involving Clarkson could mean several things. First, it would free up minutes for the younger players the Jazz are keen to develop, such as Bryce Sensabaugh, Cody Williams, and Isaiah Collier. These rising talents need more playing time to grow, and Clarkson's departure would open the door for them to take on larger roles. Additionally, the Jazz could potentially receive valuable assets in return. According to Bleacher Report, a trade with Denver might involve players like Zeke Naji or even Michael Porter Jr. While trading for Porter Jr. would be a significant move, it's less likely given Denver's desire to remain in title contention. And Naji, a young and talented big man, could be a more realistic option for the Jazz, fitting nicely into their plans for the future. Moreover, trading Clarkson now, while he still has value, could prevent the Jazz from losing him for nothing in free agency when his contract expires. By making a deal before the season starts, or at the trade deadline, Utah can continue accumulating assets that will help them grow into a competitive team in the coming years. One of the biggest challenges in pulling off this trade, as Eric Pincus from Bleacher Report points out, is the salary matching. Denver's options for a Clarkson trade are limited, and it might require a third team to get involved to make the numbers work. While it's complicated, it's not impossible. And if the right offer comes along, the Jazz should seriously consider it. If Jordan Clarkson is traded, it would mark the end of an era for the Utah Jazz, but it could also signal the beginning of something new and exciting. Clarkson has been a vital part of the team's identity, but as the Jazz continue their rebuild, it's clear that the focus needs to shift to their younger players and long-term success. Players like Lauri Markkanen, who has emerged as a star in Utah, are central to the team's future. Pairing him with young talent and continuing to build through the draft will allow the Jazz to construct a sustainable core that can compete for years to come. Clarkson, while valuable, is not a long-term solution for Utah. Trading him now could help accelerate the rebuild and bring in pieces that will be part of the Jazz's next great team. The Jazz have plenty of assets to work with, including multiple future draft picks, and parting with Clarkson would only enhance their flexibility. Whether it's through the draft or another trade, Utah is in a position to make significant moves in the coming years. This is a team with a clear vision, And while it may take time, the Jazz are building something special. As trade rumors continue to swirl around Jordan Clarkson, the Utah Jazz face an important decision. Should they hold on to Clarkson and hope he has a bounce-back season, or should they move him to free up space for their young talent and acquire additional assets? While trading Clarkson would be a difficult choice, it may ultimately be the best move for the future of the franchise. A potential trade with the Denver Nuggets could provide the Jazz with valuable players or draft picks that would help them continue their rebuild. Clarkson's scoring ability and experience make him an attractive target for contending teams, and the Jazz would be wise to explore all options. Utah is a team on the rise, and with the right moves, they can position themselves to be a force in the Western Conference in the coming years. Trading Clarkson could be the first step toward making that happen. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the Jordan Clarkson trade rumors, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on your favorite team. We want to hear from you. Do you think trading Clarkson is the right move for the Jazz? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.